Hi everyone, welcome to another video where we are going to create a brand new project, and in this project we're going to forward Gmail. Gmails are received in this particular account to a different account. Let's see how to do that. So on the left hand side we have a different mail ID. On the right hand side I have a different mail ID, and this mail ID is mentioned over here. What it means is please forward all the emails received in this particular email to this email ID. And if I click on this forward mails, the script is running. And as we can see here, today's all the emails that are received is being forwarded to this particular account. How to implement this? Let us go for this. First, I'll go to extensions and app script, and let me cut everything so that we can start from fresh. Okay, so let me save it. First thing is we want to get the email which is mentioned over here, which is sheetsprojects.com, right? And keep it in recipient variable. Second, let's call it as auto forward, and that will be our function. And inside the function, we will have four variables declared. One is the date, one is the interval that is mentioned for the calculation. From time is today's start time, and the threads, right? So threads are like every Gmail which has multiple conversations is called a thread. And this is a filter, gmail.search after this time. Then we are going to have a for loop, and this for loop is going to run till the time we have threads. And inside the threads, we will have the messages. Now that we have the messages, we're going to have another for loop for messages. For each message, we are going to just forward it to the recipient. So that should be it. And if we now run this method, it is going to send all the emails to this particular email ID. Okay, but as we can see here, we have a menu item over here. Let us see how to create a menu item. To create a menu item, we have to have a function called onOpen, and inside the onOpen function, we have to call spreadsheet dot get UI. After that, we can say create menu. We can just to show it properly, I'll say mails, and under that we're going to add two items. The first item is send. When I click on this submenu, it's going to directly call this method and do the work. Second method is to create a trigger. So for example, I have create trigger method and activate trigger. Okay. And let me first add this to the UI. So if I say add to UI, and that's it. But here, now what we can do is we can call a method activate trigger, which is our trigger function, right? This one. Okay, inside the activate trigger, first we'll find out what are the triggers in this current program. Okay, so as we know, triggers are over here, but we don't have any triggers. But in case we have any triggers, we get all the triggers. And if the length of this trigger is greater than 0, then we're going to have a for loop, which will loop through the trigger, and it is going to delete all the triggers. Okay, this is standard process that we delete all the triggers. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create our own trigger, and we're going to call it every hour, or and we can also call it as every day. Okay, once every day, and it's going to run every day once, and it's going to run at midnight. So this is the way. Now if I select onOpen method and run it, for you it will ask permissions. So the standard process, we have the forward mails. Okay, if I refresh it, this old menu is going to go away. And we have the forward mails. Under that, forward mails and create trigger. So if I want to create a trigger, I click it. Once I create the trigger, it is going to create that daily trigger. here, and this trigger is going to run midnight every day. Okay, so that's about it, and this is the way we can collect all the emails received in one Gmail ID into another Gmail ID, collate all the emails using this method. The link to this project will be on my site sheetsprojects.com, and if you go to products, it will be somewhere over here. I'm going to list out this project. There are many interesting projects here. Most of them are free, so you can just uh, if you like something, just go to that, fill up this get access form, and just go ahead and place an order, and you'll be able to receive the entire code base for this particular project. Here, for example, folder creation from Sheet. This demo is there. You can see that if you like it, you can uh, get access to this. Okay. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.